Over the lifetime of your ad set, your average cost should be at or below your cost control amount. This bid type is best when you want to maximize cost efficiency, but also need to keep costs within a specific threshold. Given the cost control you've set, you also may not spend your entire budget with this bid type. These are the main differentiators between cost control and the lowest cost bid type. Here's an example for Kala and Ivy, where the cost control bid strategy is a good choice. Imra has a website where people can buy her hand-bound bouquets, enroll in a subscription delivery service, and find the flower craft boxes. The website's relatively new and Imra is interested in attracting visitors to it. Imra knows that some of the visitors will ultimately buy something, but not all of them. She calculated that on average, a visit to her page is worth about $2 to her. So, when setting up an ad campaign to generate more page visits, Imra decided to use the cost control strategy with a $2 cost control. This allows her to maximize the number of page visits for her budget while keeping the average cost per page visit at $2. The final bid strategy is called bid cap, and it works a bit differently. While the cost control strategy controls for the average cost per desired outcome over time, the bid cap strategy limits what Facebook can bid in every single auction. For this bid type, you set what's called a bid control, and Facebook will aim to get the most results for you without bidding more than your bid control. This means that if you set a bid control of $5 and 100 optimization events become available for bids at $5.01, Facebook won't enter your ad into those auctions to try to get them. In comparison, we'd likely go after all of them if you had chosen the cost control strategy and set a cost control of $5. We recommend a bid control over a cost control only if you must tightly control the cost of every optimization event you get. You can set your maximum bid under bid control in the optimization and delivery section at the ad set level. Here's an example of when the bid cap strategy might be a good choice for Kala and Ivy. Remember how Imra knows that for every flower and craft box she sells online, she makes $20 in profit. Well, Imra decided that she really doesn't want to ever lose money on the sale of these boxes. She believes that at this point her business cannot really deal with a loss. So she decided to use a bid cap bid strategy for her campaign focused on sales of these boxes. She set her bid cap at $20, so Facebook will not pursue any conversions more costly than $20. That way, she knows that she won't be selling any of the boxes at a loss. That was a lot to cover. For now, we recommend sticking with lowest cost. That way, Facebook will spend our whole budget as efficiently as possible. Once we have a better sense of how our brand and products are performing for a given audience and we increase budgets, we might want to consider switching to one of the other two bid strategies. Before we look at how to create audiences in Facebook Ads Manager, here's a story. Your niece's birthday is coming up and you want to get her a gift. She's a teen who loves to read, so you head to the bookstore where you ask a bookseller for some help. Instead of pointing the way to the young adult fiction section and leaving you to browse, the bookseller asks you some questions. How old is she? Where does she live? What does she like to do in her spare time? And what other books or movies did she enjoy? You answer, she's 16, she lives outside of New York City, she loves to draw, and is into stuff like The Hunger Games. Based on that information, the bookseller pulls a book from the shelf about a teenage girl who saves the world in a dystopic New York City, and the book is full of cool illustrations. You give your niece the book, and she loves it, saying this is the perfect gift. How does this relate to Facebook Ads Manager? Well, because your teenage niece was the target audience for that book. If you think about your business, you're creating a product that you want to get into the hands of people who are going to say that it is the perfect gift or exactly what they were looking for, instead of advertising to everyone on the planet and wasting your